The world is made of 1,000 little things. Bio is one way to explain the world, at least the living world. The knowledge we gain in biology is truly fundamental to our ability to manage the world's resources, prevent and cure diseases, and ultimately improve the quality of life for both current and future generations. A core concept to grasp in science is that there is no absolute truth, only varying degrees of certainty. This means our understanding is always open to change and refinement based on new discoveries or technological advancements. Scientific certainty exists on a spectrum from a hypothesis, which is a prediction supported by experimental data and has the least degree of certainty, to a principle that explains a major natural phenomenon. At the foundational level, a hypothesis is an educated guess supported by data. Further along, a theory is a generally accepted scientific principle, extensively tested and never rejected, encompassing multiple laws, observations, and hypotheses such as evolutionary theory. The highest degree of certainty is held by a scientific law, which is a widely accepted, tested, and validated principle focusing on a single phenomenon. To build this scientific understanding, we follow the scientific method. This involves observing nature, forming a hypothesis, an explanation for your observation, and then testing it through experiments or surveys. After collecting and analyzing the data, you draw a conclusion on whether the results support your hypothesis, and finally, report your findings. In experiments, you'll work with variables. The independent variable is the one thing you change, while the dependent variable is what you measure. A control group, which is not exposed to the independent variable, is vital for comparison and ensuring a fair test. Scientists employ different forms of reasoning. Deductive reasoning starts with a general statement or principle and applies it to a specific case to reach a certain conclusion, moving from general to specific. Conversely, inductive reasoning begins with specific observations and forms a general conclusion that may or may not be certain, moving from specific to general.